Welcome to ThatCarCoZa.
Yes.
All right. Today, we help someone find a car, as usual.
Yeah.
And then TK becomes cheap farmer. And Linda becomes even cheaper. He finds cheap deals. I work with cheapskates, guys. Anyway.
No, we're trying to attract our Indian followers.
Ooh.
No.
Cheap 99.
No, because they are not necessarily cheap. Eh? They are not
No,
necessarily
it's
cheap.
not finding the best deals. Oh, by the way, Mswazi called us 2 minutes ago. Thank you very much for coming. Saying, I got a sore throat.
Oh,
Suppose he was tickling.
get better, my man. Get better. Get
And I'm
better.
menopausing. Really, I'm having hot flashes.
Yeah.
Hi guys, let's. Oh, sorry. Let's focus on getting aircon in an
Right. We have Bali today. Bali is a professional woman. Had her Tiguan R, it was written off. Had a Tiguan R 2019, right? And no, it wasn't an accident. She says mechanical issues that were messed up by the mechanic. Insurance wrote it off. So it's got a written off 2019 Tiguan R. She has 2 kids. She's looking for something new. She needs something safe, something reliable. It has to have the usual stuff, the gadgets, the bells and whistles, the stuff she's used to. Budget, 800,000 to R1,000,000, right? And then she says she has taken a liking to the T2. The Jetor T2, let's make that clear, because there are other T2s out here.
Are they?
Yeah.
What's the T2?
The Volkswagen
The
Kombi.
Volkswagen.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. That makes sense.
I know cars.
But is it T2? Which one?
T1, T2, T3.
Or is it the Volvo? Maybe I don't know cars.
The T2 must be the old.
Or maybe I don't know cars.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. Yeah, right. Now she went on social media and has narrowed it to about 10 cars, which she didn't give us, right?
Yes.
So we now have to recommend.
Yes.
And get into the ring and do our usual fight.
Yes.
While Mbali sits on a couch
Not
with
the
a popcorn.
Fight, not the fight.
What?
Where I win. That's generally what happens.
Man, please.
Okay, menopause, please.
Yeah.
I must pause.
Men on pause.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Mr. TK,
What's up?
what do you have for us?
I could have easily put Ausimbali in a Tiguan again. But boring. You need to move on, guys.
And what do you put her in?
She likes the T2.
Oh wow, this guy says I took a liking to a T2. Get a
Sister-
T2. I mean
Sister Mbali, ngeke uzisole. Go get that T2 in that black color.
Yes.
Matte.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do they even have? I mean
Matte.
actually
That Odyssey. I saw one
yeah.
selling at 799 99. Brand new one. 2026 with all the bells and whistles. Very nice. Enjoy the car. Go drive it around. Take your kids. Go to Jozini. Come to Joburg.
Oh, she's from Durban, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come to Joburg. The
That's
works.
it.
The works. That's
do you
it.
think?
I'm only choosing one car for you, sister. That Jetor.
What do you
Only.
What's the motor plan on it?
120.
He doesn't know.
Doesn't know. Because he was like, Balurata T2. Okay, have a T2.
Just give her what she
75,000
wants.
service plan. It's got a 75,000 service plan. It's got a warranty for 150,000. And then engine warranty of, if she buys it brand new, 10-year, 1 million.
Yeah,
If you're
for
the
the
first
first
owner.
owner, yeah.
First owner,
Yes.
yeah.
So that's.
Why do
Thank
you
you for
why,
helping
why do you
me.
have to bash me like that?
Thank you for
Why do you
helping
have to
me.
bash me like that? You know what happened behind the scenes. with this episode. So please, man.
Yeah. So what do you think?
Look, I did see this specific car. I mean, Bali did kind of give a hint, right? And I looked at them. Not a bad offering for the price. I think there are other options that may be cheaper. It may be a bit overkill. It's an off-roader. May not be the best off-roader out there, but with all those bells and whistles which she wants, it's cool, I guess. What impressed me is even the rear door at the back. It's got soft close,
Yeah.
So, yeah, not a bad choice if you want to live with the fact that you look like a Defender. So.
That's my biggest issue. That is my biggest issue. Bali, There's nothing wrong with the
You're gonna
T2.
spend your years defending yourself.
Defending, but it's a cheap, and everyone knows it's cheap.
Guys,
Everyone knows.
Guys.
Everyone knows you can't afford a Defender.
how many lookalike cars are out there?
But everyone knows you can't afford a
How
Defender.
many?
It's fine,
Brand
but
new.
I can have a look like Rolex.
Lookalikes.
Look like Rolex.
No, it's fun, but they all come
Everything
from
on the freeway
Temu.
is-
Look, yes,
lookalikes.
my Temu.
Defender from Temu.
So look, someone's gonna pitch one day with a Defender, and he's gonna say, "Oh, you drive the Temu Defender,"
That's what the
and
T
then you're
stands
gonna
for.
have nothing to say.
That's what the TNT
You're gonna be
stands
like, but it comes with everything, and it's worth it. You don't look. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
I think it's a nice car. I think it's got nice features.
Yeah, yeah.
They come for free.
They come for free, but there are other choices that are more
Let's hear
premium, that are more.
Let's hear them.
That you won't have to defend yourself all the time.
No,
And the
let's
thing
hear them.
about Chinese cars, as good as they are, you have to defend them because everyone knows that you cheaped out.
No, it's a fact. It's a fact. And I don't hate them. You know, I
And
actually
they're
like
good
Chinese
cars.
cars.
And I actually think they're
But
doing
it's a
good
fact.
because they bring down every other car down. But like we talked about last week, that the Defender is bringing a smaller.
Yes.
A Defender is bringing a smaller one to try most probably compete with these kind of things.
Defender Sport. I think it
Sport,
is.
yeah. But the fact is, this thing is proper. We've talked about it before. Mswati will attest. Bayile mqomo wa ngezulu bayemqomeni we Defender bathathi.
Ama-drafts.
Ama-drafts.
Laba walahlile.
High smart. So chinchan? No, nothing. So what do you
And also, I
up
think
against me. It's okay.
we know it's you know what the funny thing
I told you
got
it's a
it
boxing
written.
ring.
So what have you got?
So another thing, just as I transition to mine, is that let's face it, South Africans' car purchases are emotional as well. Even with the Chinese, it looks good. It's very emotional, and in those emotions, I'm of the view that if you can still give good value with the more established brands,
Get that.
people will take that over the Chinese. I did look at the T2, and that's why I didn't choose it. Right. So my first pick is a 2025 Volkswagen Tiguan. I hope you guys have watched my
I was about to say that.
I had my review of the Tiguan, the ups and downs I had with it, but lovely. Bali, you're gonna love those Ego seats, the massage, and it's got features for days.
Does it come
You'll
standard?
see there. No,
you
but
paying
in
for
this vehicle that I'm recommending,
It's got-
everything is there. And this is, remember, we were also talking about the 2 liter.
It's a 2
This is
liter
a 2 liter TDI, right?
I'm actually, I'm sad I didn't see this.
Yeah, because it's the best car here.
No, I'm just sad I didn't see it because I was gonna go and look at it properly and say Thuso is rubbish.
Right. 3,000 kilometers
Yeah.
for 789,900. Well within your budget. It's pretty much a brand new car. Yes, you're coming from the old Tiguan, but this one is on a different level. I compared them side to side when I had it. You want to be happy here, right?
Okay.
So that's my first option. And then I had an afterthought. I'm like, let me just throw something in there. A 2023 Land Rover Range Rover Evoque. Range manje, we're moving up in the world. P250R Dynamic HSE. Full house, baby. 26,000 Ks. 2023 for 799,890. So I'm giving you those two. But if I'm to pick one, I'll stick with the Tiguan. But
not?
just go check out that Evoque.
Okay, what do you say?
Your Tiguan, for me, no, because she's coming from a Tiguan, not another Tiguan. Yes. But on the Evoque, point on. There, bullseye.
You like it?
Except that you chose the petrol one.
This is a
Must go for a
P250.
diesel.
You won't find it with that price.
But not with that price. Yeah, I
Yeah.
did look.
Wow.
Yeah. And the
Look,
mileage
may-
and
maybe I can give you offer.
I would say
but
that
on the Evoque, spot on.
I'm actually opposite. I'm saying the Tiguan, the 2 liter TDI, is my choice. She's from a Tiguan. She knows what quality she's getting, and this is even more.
And it's totally different.
Yeah,
actually,
no.
yeah?
I mean, if you look at the R line, the one she had, that was a stunning looking car. This is actually even better. It improves a shepherd
A
load.
hell of a lot.
I'm a Land Rover fan, you know that. I just think this is old in the eye. It's an old
a bit long in the tooth now, yeah. Motor
they're
plan
gonna
to 2028.
They're going
you know?
to change. They're changing them.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
a
yeah,
new
yeah.
ones coming out. So very soon you're gonna look old. So
yeah.
the Tiguan maybe.
Yeah.
But again, I think that's lazy. You didn't. Both of you have just been.
It's not lazy. I drove
It's
the
not
car
lazy.
for a while.
Yeah,
so it was
but-
the perfect opportunity. It's
And
not
you
a
tested it last
coincidence.
week. You just like, she drove a Tiguan. Let me get a Tiguan because I drove one last week. Let me not do any homework. Otherwise, like, she likes the
I did.
The T2.
I looked at the T2. I looked at the Range Rover.
The T2.
I looked at the Q5. In fact, I looked
What
at the
I
X3.
did-
But you guys would say I'm a
What
typical
I did,
BM guy.
as usual. No, I looked at X3. That out of value X3. I looked at a lot of them. No. X3 doesn't give as much value as a Tiguan. Let's be honest. Doesn't give as much value as the. So the BM I looked at the Audi. I get like, Audi, I can get that. Yeah. But I sat down and I mulled and I looked at all these cars.
Took long with that hit.
So yeah.
Hey, dude, can you imagine?
No wonder why you're sweating so much.
Because I used this brain of mine, this big one.
For a change.
This big brain of mine, you know? So I came up
Firing
with
at
two
all
cars.
cylinders.
It's the same car. The reason why I gave you the same car, there's one, it's a 2024 Volvo XC60, 2024 T8 twin, all-wheel drive plus pack.
Again, petrol.
No, it's petrol, but it's better on fuel than that diesel. And it's better on fuel than that diesel. You've got a hybrid that will give you about 85 Ks. So if you're a normal person, like not the farmer guy that drives, that goes to a shop that is not 300 kilometers away to buy tin stuff. If you're a normal person, 80 Ks will get you around. So you'll probably never pay petrol or topabana. So economy, you can't fault it. Everything inside. This thing has got every single bell and whistle, and you got 2 kids.
Massage seat?
Massage seats.
You're lying, man. I
Massage,
checked
it's
this thing
got
out.
the top one, the plus
The
dark.
top one.
It's
Okay,
now
I was
the
still
top-
looking at the bottom one.
The top one is 889, right? It's done 29,000 Ks. It's got, here's another one. Volvo was giving them 7-year, 100 and, Volvo South Africa is 7-year, 120, I think. 7-year, 120,000 kilometers motor plan. So it's literally a brand new car. It's got every single bells and whistle. It's a T8. It's got Bowen Wilkinson. If you've ever been in a system in a Bowen Wilkinson, you can't go wrong.
Are you ever gonna finish?
No, because, and then I took another one. There's a 2024. It's the same car.
It's another one.
It's the same car, but this one has got less Ks. It's 5,000.
Now I'm sweaty.
And it's 949,000. I would go with the 2024 with the 29,000 one because it's the plus dark and it's got nice rims. It's got a nice color. It is the safest car in the world. We know that. It's got. You will never bump with this car. When you try reverse into a hedge, it stops you. It's got the best safety. Your kids are safe. The Bowen Wilkinson has got good seats.
Okay, don't oversell it. It's okay. We heard you.
There's nothing else. But let's move on.
Mbali has also
I
heard
would.
you.
Right.
Don't say depreciation.
I am.
Okay.
You can't tell me what
I
not
was
to
waiting
say.
for it. I was waiting for it.
I mean, we kept quiet for 30 minutes.
I haven't even said a thing and I'm being muffled.
I've actually got a response for that one. I will note for this
One,
guy.
all right?
especially.
One,
Thank you.
your comment about the Evoque applies here.
Yes.
Still, it's also a bit long in the tooth now.
No, this is a new one. This is
Yeah,
a
but
facelift.
just-
No.
The 24
listen, but
it's
man,
it's
you
a new one.
It's a
listen,
24.
It's a
Listen.
new one.
The Evoque is also the 24.
No, but this is a new shape, the updated one.
No, but
Yes?
listen to what
And
I'm
if
saying.
you look at it, it's actually smoother, rounder. It's
But
fresh.
can he now?
Listen,
Thanks.
she wakes up in the morning, she
Yeah.
puts a bit of blush. She's still the same chick, right?
She looks better.
They did not do much.
She looks better.
It's still long in the tooth.
Yes.
Volvo has not. You know, Porsche will say what? It's an evolutionary revolution. This is not even an evolution. This is just
I like
identical.
what you say.
No, it's just no, it's identical. I know
I
you
like
want to
what
go
you
there.
say.
No, but let me cook.
Can
bruh.
he cook?
Right. So that's my thing up. It's a bit long in the tooth, right? And the depreciation issues are real. You can want to bury your head in the sand. It's a fact. We had a conversation offline about a different car. And you know what popped up? The Volvo in that same thing. It's known. You can argue it. Market sentiment is a real thing. And that's how people view certain brands. And my friend here knows someone that drives, I think, the XC90, the big one. I saw
Is
a
it
beautiful, a black
a
one.
blue one?
Yeah, I
I
was with
saw
him
it
sometime. It's a
somewhere.
blue. Yeah, I can't remember.
It's a blue or
maybe
black?
maybe you can tell us your experience, especially with depreciation and that type of thing, from what your friend might have said.
Okay. Look, When you
I've
come
asked him.
I agree. I'm responding to
Okay,
depreciation.
fine. Okay, fine.
You come with your complaints. I actually, Bali, you know what happens, no?
Yo, Mosata, man.
Okay, and we're not gonna get over this, Bali. I'm gonna quickly come to depreciation. If you go and Google depreciation cars, AI will tell you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, AI.
AI. Okay. And I know that because I did exactly what some people did. And AI said, what she sent me, I looked at it, oh, this guy looked at the AI. And then I went and I put AI aside and I went to different car, what. And I looked at it. 2018 D5 diesel, standard. And I didn't go standard. I found one with 100K at 389. And I looked at the Audi, 2-liter TDI, non-S-line, 399 with about similar kilometers. 2018 2-liter D BMW with about 77,000 Ks, 399. So it's the same price. So what depreciation?
I'll answer you.
Yeah, all I'm saying is that look, and I went and looked at the old one, the R-Line high, 399ish.
You're firing at all cylinders again.
I'm firing and I'm boiling already.
Calm down, Linda. Calm down.
This one I'm winning. This one.
Right, calm down. Sisimbali, once again, the Volvo is
top notch.
Top notch. You're getting, in fact, with this car, you'll be learning something new about your car every day.
Thank you.
Because they've got that thing, hidden things. You know, you need to fiddle with your car almost every day to find out new things. But every day you'll develop that love for your car.
And once you're still doing that, even if you bump, you're safe.
May I? Anyway, the depreciation on the Volvo is real.
Yes.
Is real. Like my friend said.
Which other car doesn't?
No, all other cars are. But on the Volvo, you will be struggling to sell this car especially when you want to move to another brand. Okay. But I wouldn't advise Sisimbali to take the Volvo. Because why? Once she drives the Volvo, she will never get out of a Volvo.
She'll never never want another one. Eh?
No, nothing. Yeah. Nothing. So that's where the catch is. For Utopalama Volvo until.
But is that for resale issues or
no?
Okay. All right. My one thing, and then we're gonna decide, right? Is that you keep comparing retail values.
Yes.
Dealerships are not gonna want to drive their prices down. Yeah. The depreciation we're talking about is when you walk in to trade the vehicle in, they're going to lowball you and maximize their profitability. So your point is no point.
Can I respond to that point? Right now, if you take any car in, dealers will lowball you. Right now, we're at the point where dealers are making a lot of money. Everything I've referred to, like everything is expensive, but they're taking it cheap.
But Linda, a Volvo.
It's fine. I'll take that. I'll take that.
I think we're going to have a difficult one today because
let's decide.
Usually Mswati is out. Yes. And then so I don't know who's going to choose now. Okay. How do we choose this one?
Jeto T2, what do you think?
No.
I also think it's a nice car, but in the company that it keeps right now, no.
Yeah, in this company.
Right.
Yeah.
So Volvo's out.
All right.
No, the T2's out. Right. Tiguan, what do you think? Out. Thank you. So Volvo, Land Rover?
Land Rover for me.
Obviously, he's going to say yes.
Yeah, of course. I chose it.
Land Rover. But your Tiguan is out.
Okay. Now it's Land Rover and Volvo. Volvo. No. Be honest. Between Volvo and the Volvo and the you're allowed to say no to your thing. Volvo and your.
No, I am.
You won't say no. Between your Volvo and this, which one?
No, the resale value thing is a big thing for me.
So. No, I mean you're talking about
but also on
your other. I mean, come on.
Okay, it's still a no though. What do you say?
What are you saying? Volvo or the Range Rover?
Hey, unfortunately, I'm going to have to go with the Volvo.
I win. Yes. He knows it too.
Look at this guy.
Okay, let's move on.
Bali, this was a good session, a good rough and tumble.
Yes.
You've got lots of options. You can look at all these vehicles and choose the one you want to choose.
You must just go and test drive.
Go test drive all of them.
You already have 10.
Yes.
So
and I'm sure one of them is one of them.
Yes, this guy's sweating.
I'm sweating like no one's business. I won. I was in a battle, Baba.
All right.
It was a fight.
You want
some
water?
News. You know,
okay,
news. I was looking at. I look at South Africa. Right? We've got potholes. We were talking about the other day.
The other day,
You got potholes. Someone stopped you because you got a crack on the screen, which was caused by pothole. And then. Yet we are spending so much money on EV infrastructure, but South Africa is now spending. I don't know where our priorities are. Spending 1.4 billion rands on EV infrastructure, guys. What do you think?
Are we really moving the EV? way?
I mean, if the world is pulling back from EV, we are spending so much on
Going
EV.
there, yeah.
And most of the things, everything that we always say is plug-in hybrids. So plug-in hybrids, you can do it at home.
Yeah.
So just take the 1.4 billion, let's fix the potholes. I don't know.
Yeah, look, I think we have a tendency as a country and maybe as a government to do copy and paste things.
Yeah, I think they're not necessary.
But we are 5 years behind.
That's what I'm saying. It's just a copy and paste. Whatever they do, we do as well. You don't look for solutions that are relevant to the problems that you have. Actually address the issues.
That's the thing. I was reading this in South Africa accelerates EV transition with 11.4 billion infrastructure spent. So they're going to put chargers in garages that no one's going to use, so that we look like Europe. And then when you leave that EV, you get into a pothole.
But now tell me, sorry, carry on.
Check the malls currently where they have those charging stations.
You
Always find them empty. No
dust.
car park.
Yeah, they're full of dust. So
it's going to turn into a white elephant very, very
look,
soon.
my biggest thing is that even if you look at it, EVs, the world is not buying EVs. We talked
spoke about it last episode, yeah.
Anyways, Ford has come up with a system that you don't have to drive driverless cars. They want to hopefully use them for taxis. Ford has just lost his marble. You know, Ford had more than 20. Okay, Cortina. How many?
The Ford.
The Ford. It had an Escort.
Yeah.
It had
that
and not
ST.
it had. Now it's going electronic. There's this driverless. It's
So they call it what, an eyes-off system.
yes, an eyes-off system where, okay, basically, they want to use it. You know, like cars, you can let go of the steering wheel after a while it tells it.
Autonomous
So
steering,
you can actually leave it and
look
look
for
at
something,
it,
yes.
then it will drive itself. And they're thinking that this is going to be very good for the taxi Uber industry. I would never get into an Uber and there's no one in the driving seat. So
But also, I don't know why they're doing it, because some of the Mustang drivers already drive like they've got their eyes closed. They're always crashing those guys. Those things are always in the bushes everywhere.
the problem with Mustang, people buy it because and they generally don't know how to drive. They go boom and they go boom.
Eyes are closed. Ford,
Anyways.
learn from that.
Anyways,
Right.
I think that's a news for me.
Yeah.
Those two things that caught my attention. I just think South Africa, just hold on with 11.4 billion.
Can we
give
fix-
it to me.
No, can we fix
1%.
the road,
Give it to
please?
me. I'll make a
1%.
plan with it.
No,
yeah.
let's fix the roads first.
Yeah.
Let's get that infrastructure, road infrastructure.
No, I agree with
Yeah.
that. Right, now, I have a niece, guys. My niece is looking for a car, right? And I've been helping her look for a car. Something cheap. I was talking to my cousin to see.
No, not a BMW, right?
I'm sure that'll be it. Damn it. Why can't you find it cheap here?
Luckily for you guys, no. So I went into the market, read up on a few things, and cheapies that I found, especially for students.
Oh, you're talking about the cheapest cars, no?
The cheapest cars, yeah. Oh, sorry, yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
She's young,
Yes.
looking for a car. So I
First
spoke
car,
to my cousin,
yeah.
see what we can look at. I went into the market and looked for some cheapies.
Very nasty.
Yeah, so I found 5, right, when I was looking around at the web. And we have the Toyota Vitz, right?
Okay.
Which is 178,000 Rand, right? So I did a little comparison here.
Yeah.
And this comparison is the entry level ones.
Yeah,
Because we're talking cheapest,
cheapest.
cheapest cars. 178,800. And then there's a Suzuki that is identical. We know the Suzuki Toyota relationship. I was surprised to see that this is actually 10,000 Rands more expensive.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because as used cars, the Toyota is more expensive
Yes.
than the what you call it, the Isuzu.
Suzuki.
And then the Suzuki, sorry. And then there's a Suzuki Espresso, same engine and everything, for 178,000, same as the Toyota Vitz, right?
So is this which one is 10,000 Rand more?
All right.
The
the
Celerio.
Toyota Vitz,
Yes.
1 liter,
Yes.
178,800.
Yes.
Suzuki Celerio 1 liter
Oh, it's more
GA
expensive.
is identical, but it's more expensive by 10,000, and it's 188,000,
Yes.
right? Then you have the Suzuki Espresso 1
You.
liter GL, which is 178. That one, I don't know. I
wouldn't.
don't know why Suzuki did both. Doesn't make sense.
I don't-
Pricing is so close, engine is the
Why
same.
do you want a higher raise that thing?
I don't get that, right?
Okay.
And then we have a newcomer, the Tata Tiago 1.2. The entry level is the XM at
It looks pretty though.
184,900.
I saw it
very
in the other
pretty.
day. Yeah, no, they're coming.
Yeah.
They're
Okay.
very nice.
And then you have the Renault Kwid 1 liter Evolution.
God,
at
I've seen these
178.
everywhere. Chief. These things are everywhere.
Yeah.
So which one would you take?
I'll go for the Fitz.
Yeah.
I'd actually go for the Suzuki.
Same thing.
It
They're the
looks
same
better,
thing.
but it looks a bit. Any
No,
of the
they're
two.
identical.
Yeah, any of the two. I like this.
Literally
I
identical.
I just like the look of the Suzuki. I think it's nicer.
Why the badge?
I don't know. It looks nicer to me. They're identical. The Suzuki just looks a
It's
bit
just
nicer.
Sometimes you're like they're the same, but no, these are literally
The same,
badge,
I know,
100% the
I
same.
know.
Yeah.
The
either
Tiago
of
is
the
the
two.
best looking one, but let's see how Tata goes in the market.
Yeah. The Quid is the one with the most features, though.
I know, but the Quid
Apple
looks like it's
CarPlay, a
about
bit more performance.
Hoka.
I was going to ask if your niece is not going to be going to school in PE.
Yeah,
Yeah.
PE and Cape Town by the coast. But then that's a problem she's going to have with all of them.
All of them.
Yeah. So I would go also Wits or,
And again,
or Celerio.
reliability and cheapness, and I suppose Wits Celerio.
Yeah. So then my cousin, her mother, asked me about affordability. What you need to earn to buy certain cars. And when I worked it out on these specific cars, let me find the easiest way to put it. I'll always say a million rands car is 20,000.
20,000.
Right?
You-
So one
2,000.
multiplied by 2 times. That's one multiplied by 2. So if you're looking at 188, you're looking at 3.6
Yeah,
around there,
yeah,
basically.
yeah.
Yes, you've got variables, deposit, balloon, duration, interest rate,
credit score.
but that's credit
So
score,
every
more or less
100,000 is 2,000.
Yeah, that's what I was looking
How
for.
simple people with big brains think.
Every 100,000 is 2,000 rand. So you look at it that way.
And
That's
then what you need to earn is a third. It's a third. It's
It's a
always a
third,
third.
yes, you need to
So
earn a third,
if
yeah.
it's 3,000, if it's almost 4,000, you need to earn 12,000.
so here for these
13,000.
cars, you need to net 11,000 rand is what I.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So, niece, if you've
Cheapy.
got 11,000,
That's a proper
that's a
cheapy.
cheap car, ne?
That's a proper cheap.
cheapy.
And then ask your uncle to insure it for you.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you're earning about 15K, Kazi, I know you earn more than that. You'll be sorted.
And they're good on petrol as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
super
Quite
cool.
good. Quite good. Yeah.
So, Mr. TK, I heard you're also going to be cheap. What are you talking about? Oh, yeah. Everyone knew. What's the second cheapest? Oh, that's an interesting thing. What's the cheapest to run cars second hand?
Let's go.
Let's go. Actually, this is more interesting. What are they?
On the list here, they've got like 10 cars also
Yeah.
on the list. Number one, this is actually funny.
Yeah.
Number one, you've got the Suzuki Celerio.
Okay, makes sense.
Okay.
Number two,
Which is a Toyota.
It's a-
yeah,
yeah.
it's the same car.
Number two, you've got the Toyota Aygo. That 1 liter, a small thing. Number three, a Vivo.
I'd go for that. That's it.
These are cars that are cheap to run.
To run, yeah, a Vivo.
the most expensive is
Because
a
all the
Micra.
parts are available at every corner
Yeah.
after the cars have been stolen.
Number
And then
four,
the most expensive is a Micra.
Quid.
A quid.
Quid again makes it on the list.
Wow. Okay.
And then it's a Hyundai i10, 1.1 motion, Figo, Ford Figo,
I wouldn't buy that.
1.5
That
ambient
thing
now.
is-
And then the Datsun Go.
No.
No, definitely no. Nissan Micra.
That's a nice car, but it's the most expensive
It
to
is.
run.
It is.
Out of this, what would you
2.8.
take?
Okay, I'll definitely take a Vivo.
Islander, thank you. Done. What do you? Winner?
Yeah, but in terms of choosing what's
If
if the
cheapest
criteria is
car, yeah,
only cheapest to run,
Yeah,
then
second
go
hand,
for cheapest.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's got. I don't think it's got the most power.
No, but it's got that street cred, you know. It's a better looking car out of all.
Or a Nissan Micra. I like. It's a good looking car. Those Micras.
The new one,
The new
yeah,
ones.
the,
The
the,
new ones.
0.9
Yeah.
liter.
please.
Okay.
I just
Not
don't
the
know.
old ones. Yo.
Yeah, the old ones. I also had a thing for them, the diesel ones. It's either the Micra or the
Explains a lot.
So, I'm going to cheap out too, right? So, because you're buying a cheap car, we're already buying a cheap car, so we need to find cheap insurance. We need to find how cheap to not pay fuel. I mean, if you're going to complain about fuel on these cars, you don't want to spend things. So, I actually went up and I looked what things you should do so that you kind of
To reduce your risk.
to risk, yes.
So you
So
get a lower premium.
lower premium. So sorry, man. I'm actually reading and speaking at the same time, and I'm a guy, and I can't do that. So to get a lower premium, firstly, it's
That's a
look
surprise.
at you can't do two. You can't do two things at a time. Look, to get a lower premium, one of the things you must consider honestly is the type of car you buy. I mean, if you're going to buy a Toyota or a BMW, they know you're crazy. You're going to drive like a BMW fan, so it's going to be more expensive, right? And then you know what they said actually? I actually called the insurance like, if you go do an advanced driving course,
yeah.
it's gonna cost you like 5,000 rands or something, 8,000 rands. It can drop your premium 20-30%. So if you're paying 1,000 rands, you might pay 700 rands, and then in a year you would have recovered your. So go do a go do an advanced driving course, and it will give into now. Your uncle a better sleepless night, and then not sleepless night. We'll give your uncle
better sleep at night.
And then there is increase the excess, because someone was saying that the guys were saying, look, you've put money on an excess, rather increase your excess to make it like 10K, and then drops your insurance premiums, and making excess 1.5K, and you're paying it in case of an emergency 10K.
Yeah, the only catch is people must understand how an excess works. It means any damage that is below 10,000 rand, you pay for it. So be ready to fork out 10,000. So if you get a bumper scratch and it's 9,900,
you pay for it. If it's 11,000, you're gonna pay 10,000, and insurance is gonna pay 1,000.
Exactly.
So just look at that. But if you think it's these cheap cars second hand, and it's your niece, she's gonna bump it, she's gonna scratch it. You're not worried about those small little things. You're worried about it being written off, and maybe look at a bit of a higher premium. Excess, yes. Not high premium. Doing things at a time. So,
or you can easily just befriend a panel beater guy.
Yes, Kokasi, and it will have 15 colors.
And that's why the polos are cheapest to maintain. Because that's what there's a part Kokasi.
Every time you look at it, it's going to have 15 colors. And then they say, take your security. Look, if you're going to put a tracker, I think that's the only thing.
The camera.
And don't buy a gear lock.
No.
And if I talk about my niece, those cars don't come standard with central locking.
Yes.
So do those things as well.
Put the standard locking, put a tracker. In fact, I would say, do the thing, the tracker must be, when it locks, the tracker goes on.
Yeah.
So get a tracker, and a good tracker.
Yeah.
And please read about the tracker's recovery rate. It's very important. I had a car that was stolen once, and I told them where to find the car.
Wow.
Yeah, like, hey, how's it? Someone called me, said, you saw the car, Kokasi. And like, oh, okay, we're on it. Like,
what's the point?
So, I think that's about it.
Yep.
And then another thing that people don't do, by the way, we let you get an insurance premium today, and then you leave it the same, and every year they increase it.
You must
actually call it, guys. Hey,
I'm changing it tomorrow.
Yeah, the car is getting cheaper. Please do that. It's getting cheaper.
Depreciation.
Yeah, depreciation. Yes.
Yeah, just ask them to review
it. And if not, just shop around too. Shop around, and then come back to insurance guys and say, these guys are giving me so much. Yeah. I think that's how cheap I can become. That's the cheapest.
Also, keeping your car stock standard.
It helps.
It helps.
Yes.
Petrol.
Yes.
Not replacing all the parts.
Yes.
Just keep your car stock standard.
Drive slowly.
Something that Linda can do.
Yes.
And very quickly then, on that note of speed, cheers guys. See you next week.
What's happening next week?
Next week, what do we have?
We're talking with the farmer.
Oh yes, we've got a farmer. Yeah.
Yes.
But so look forward to that, and don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share.
Oh, I actually had a thing how to take off your tires next time.
Cheers.
Ciao.
On chip line, squat got my back from the front line. Bobbing and weaving the mean with a straight right. Reeling and dealing to see us take flight. Then it's paytime, and without vibe, we don't see time. Cause when we fly, it's a skyline. In the meantime, I'm rolling up the jets for the lift off. Line up the shots, but not say four. Get a drink for the lady, no straw. We boys acting shady, it's all. Claim to drive Mercedes, all is all. Before the things in life get you running out of your life, I got the recipe to help you to get out of your mind. Get your blood. Who's there with his head in the cloud? Get your blood. Footsteps leaving dance in the ground. Get your blood. A king but never needing a crown. Get your blood. You get the answer once you deep in the sound. Get your blood. Get your blood. Get your blood. Forever's what we aiming for now. Get your blood. Forever's what we aiming for now. Get your blood. Get your blood.
sensitive.